Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Thank you for joining me. Happy Tuesday. It's Dr. Kate here with you again. Thanks for tuning in again this week and following along with my mini webinar series about our incredible immune systems. I'm going to give you guys a minute or so to join the fun, join the party if you're able to watch live. So give me a like or say hi in the comments if you're able to join in real time. I hope everybody had a really fun 4th of July. If you did, make sure to put a thumbs up in the comments and then tell me all about it when you come back in for your next adjustment, if you haven't already. I've heard a lot of great 4th of July stories so far, so keep them coming. I love hearing about it. All right. So here's a glimpse of my 4th of July. It could not have gone better. I got to spend the weekend with my siblings. So shout out to Matt and Rachel and my brother-in-law, Colin, and their dog, Chief. We got to spend the weekend outside with almost all of our cousins and got some vitamin D in the sun and spent the whole weekend just laughing. So couldn't have gone better. All right, so let's get started here. All right, so 2 weeks ago, we went over what the gut does and how that plays a role in the immune system, the role that the gut microbiota plays in our immune system's function, and the importance of having more healthy bacteria and as little harmful bacteria as possible, because that works very closely with the way our immune system is functioning. All right. So as I was preparing for this week's video, I got to thinking about a conversation I had with my mom about my health and my siblings' health as we were growing up, as we were kids. And when we would be sick, I remember asking her, do you remember us being sick a lot or having colds and sniffles and fevers? And if she remembered if any particular one of us was sick or symptomatic more often than the others. And a little bit of background here. So in the first video I shared a few weeks ago there, I shared that I have been type 1 diabetic for pretty much my whole life. And I also have celiac disease. So those being two autoimmune diseases together, I'm typically told I should be scared for my health, that my body is fighting against itself because of the tendency for autoimmune disease. So the focus has always been on how my body is not functioning well and how my body isn't healthy because I have these two diagnoses. So I thought it was very interesting that although I have two autoimmune diseases, my mom remembers that I was sick or symptomatic the least of the three kids growing up, and that my brother and my sister were often having colds, fevers. If anybody was going to the doctor for antibiotics or anything like that, it was my brother and sister. And she said that she remembers me very rarely being severely symptomatic or sick or needing to go to the doctor. And I thought that was really, really neat because thinking back now, I was told or, presumed that I should be the most susceptible to being sick. But here my little body as a little kid innately knew how to fight off any harmful microorganisms, any diseases. I mean, I had coughs and sniffles growing up, but it was really neat to have my mom remember that I was able to be sort of a normal, healthy kid. So that was pretty neat. And it just reminds me also that we've got to trust our immune systems. This is what they're created to do. This is their job. They were born to do this. So what actually happens when we have fevers or coughs or sniffles, or when we're sick? So even though it's not fun, the symptoms of being sick actually happen because your immune system is reacting to microorganisms. Fever is a common sign of illness, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Sicknesses and diseases are shortened by letting safe fevers run their course. So the harmful viruses and bacteria aren't able to survive at that higher body temperature when you have a fever. So that's how fevers actually fight them off. So coughing and sneezing clear the airways of harmful irritants and allergy-causing substances. So coughing is actually a good thing. It brings up mucus, and it brings it up out of the lungs, out of the respiratory tract. If it's swallowed, it's harmless. Respiratory bacteria aren't able to survive in the stomach. But coughing also agitates mucus, which prevents bacteria from developing their defensive biofilm and creating a huge colony of pus-filled goo and guck. So even though coughing can be a pain in the butt, it's your body's intelligent way of protecting you. So that's pretty cool. So next time you have a cough, remember that it's your body's way of protecting harmful things from getting deeper into your lungs and your respiratory tract. All right. So thank you everybody for joining me today. In 2 weeks, so in 2 Tuesdays from now, I will be back on here continuing with the amazing immune system. So on July 28th at 9, join me again for more on my mini webinar series. Have a great day.